hopefully. And this presentation is about your presentations tomorrow. So part of your challenge is also to present the results in the end, and they will be graded by a jury consisting of various people with various backgrounds. And tomorrow all of you or each team has to present their challenge and their results. And this presentation should take you 9 minutes, so every team has a limit of 9 minutes. And we provide you a template which you can download right now from the same place where you uploaded your posters. So school.future-iot.org and on port 2021. And there you can download this awesome template. And it will give you all sorts of information what we want to see or what the jury wants to see. On the title slide, it will have the number of your challenge and the title of your challenge and also your names. And then the next slide, so shall we go through the whole slide set?
Yes, quickly. And so these pink boxes, they're just for info. You can remove them. We put you some info, how much time you should or could plan for each slide. And as I said, you have 9 minutes. It will be in the afternoon. It will be at 1 o'clock, and you can upload until midday, so until 12. And tomorrow morning, you still have time to finish that, and it's only 6 slides. So it's no big deal, I would say, but at the same time, it's good when you know what we expect.
Somebody is locked out. He's in a single group, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah.
then we should wait, or?
Oh, yeah, we recorded it. You can watch it later.
My group, so.
Yeah. So, right. So the first slide should just give you some context of the challenge and state of the art, like tools that are already existing in this use case or some parts of it, and what they miss out or what they do different from what you are doing. In particular, so these green boxes are hints for you what the jury will be looking for when grading the results or the presentation or general your performance in the challenge. Then on the next slide, it will be how you assess the challenge itself. So usually, okay, you have a task of, for example, reversing a clock or processing live data, and it will probably can be structured in some other subtask that you have to solve in order to solve the overall challenge. And yeah, so this division or of the general challenge into sub-challenges will be one of the criteria. Then on the next slide, you should present some general methods that you can use to solve this challenge or these sub-challenges, and give an overview what could be done in this context to tackle the problem that you were given. Then on the next slide, you will present what you choose or what you chose to do. So what methods or what functions you used and what approach you took to tackle your problem in particular and solve it and build your prototype. Then finally, on the next slide.
Well, and this is the main slide. And so the idea with the slides is not to do something super artificial, but the idea with the slides is just to give you a template how to document what you did. And so this is the main slide where you can spend up to 4 minutes, and it would also be great, and it's possible if you have a video, a short video of your challenge, to also upload it so that we can include it in the slide set, and then you can also show it like whatever, your prototype or something. And make sure that this video is below 2 minutes, because otherwise you lose too much time, but it's a very good idea to do that. And the idea with the presentation is really to document what did you do over the time, how relevant is it for which problem, and what is the context of it. This is the overall idea. And on the right here you see like how well did you solve your challenge? In order to look at that, we of course have to know what is the result. Then documentation is super important because the results of each challenge would be great if they could be used in the future. And then how robust is your solution? So you should give some hints on that. How usable is it for the challenge provider? So these are questions here.
Yeah, and then finally, you should compare what you have created to, well, problems that already exist in the IoT domain, for example, so where you could also apply a similar approach. And finally, what are some interesting key aspects to look at in the future, or how you could actually, well, improve upon what you already did. So yeah, in addition to documenting it, I guess it's also a very great opportunity for you to speak in front of an audience. I guess this is rather rare currently because we usually speak into black boxes. So, but hopefully all of you will be presenting at some conferences, and then you will probably have the feeling to speak in front of an audience and maybe even have to answer questions.
And yeah, what would be good, or what we would expect, is that everybody speaks, so therefore distribute a little bit who talks about what. It makes it more interesting. As you've seen, we have at least 4 microphones, so you can each take a microphone and present. If you find the time, it's a good idea to rehearse. If not, I will show you the clock, so try to stay in time.
Yeah. All right, so 11:30 is apparently the deadline. Maybe it will be extended by another 10 minutes, conference style. And then here you can download the template, IoT, the username 2021 is the password, and I guess
And
that's all that you need.
And you should also upload it there again, of course. I put you the naming scheme, which is a number and the challenge name. And the timing tomorrow, as already announced, so we'll have a keynote again at 9, so we start at 8:45 again. Then we have the keynote at 9, which will be a remote keynote. And then afterwards you have time to finish the challenge, so basically you can do the slides there, and or at least finish them there. And then after lunch we'll do the pitches, and then we already have the closing event. Okay.
All right.
Should we set up such kind of voluntary rehearsal between 10 and 11:30 groups, if you would like to doing such kind of test pitch?
Yeah, we can do. I mean, if you have your slides already ready, you have a perfect audience here.
Yeah, it's offering. So if you want, I have time between this time between
And
10
we can do that. So it's a great idea. And Fabian does that regularly, so he's a very good feedback giver. And so we would do the rehearsal just in the room next to us, which we also have. There you can also connect and do that if you want to take the offer. And yeah, great offer.
Maybe please contact me, tell me if you want, and then we can set up such kind of a pitch or a test pitch between 10 and 11:30.
And we also did it like 2 years ago, and it was a very good idea because then you even have another improvement round.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Lars.
That's it.